Imagine pulling out an ordinary penny from your pocket, only to realize it could fund your retirement, pay off your mortgage, and even buy you that lake house you've been dreaming about. Sounds impossible, right? Well, what if I told you that one simple Lincoln cent from 2013, yes, the one without a mint mark, has been valued up to millions of dollars in the right condition, with the current market value reaching $3.7 million? But here's the kicker: most people who own these coins don't even know what they're holding. And by the time they find out, it's often too late. Now, before you run to flip over your couch cushions, let's take a breath. Trust me, if there's $1 million penny hiding there, I'll be the first one on your doorstep with a flashlight. To understand why this 2013 no-mint mark penny is so valuable, let's rewind the story. Most coins produced in Philadelphia carry no mint mark. That means, on the surface, this coin looks completely ordinary. But the value comes from scarcity, condition, and collector demand. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Certain 2013 no-mint mark pennies were struck with errors and rare variations. Flawless examples, the ones still glowing in pristine condition, have driven collectors into bidding wars. And when wealthy collectors compete, prices skyrocket. Think about it. A penny you could easily ignore in your change jar is suddenly worth more than a luxury sports car. And yet, many Americans toss these coins into drawers without a second thought. But wait, how do you know if your penny is the jackpot coin? Well, here's the part that makes or breaks your financial future. When grading coins, experts use the Sheldon scale, ranging from 1 to 70. A 2013 penny in poor condition? Barely worth a cent. But one in MS68 or higher, mint state perfection, can transform into $1 million treasure. Let's put this into perspective. Imagine holding two pennies side by side. One dull and scratched, worth nothing. The other flawless, shimmering under the light, worth $3.7 million. Same coin. Same year. The difference? Only condition and rarity. Kind of makes you want to apologize to every penny you ever used as a screwdriver or gum scraper, doesn't it? So, what does this mean for you? It means the chance to turn something ordinary into a symbol of extraordinary wealth. The 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a reminder that life-changing opportunities often hide in plain sight. But here's the urgency. Every day, more of these coins disappear into circulation damage or private collections, and the window to cash in shrinks. If you have one sitting in a jar, the clock is ticking. And in just a moment, I'll tell you how you can check your own coins without paying an appraiser a fortune. Start by examining every 2013 penny you own. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and that beautiful luster. If you find one, get it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. This one step could mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and a penny worth millions. Remember, wealth doesn't always come from Wall Street or risky investments. Sometimes it comes from a coin you've had all along. So, take action today. Check your coins, safeguard your future, and maybe, just maybe, discover the penny that buys your dream lifestyle. Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a simple 2015 penny, and realizing it could change your life forever. Sounds impossible, right? Well, it's not. Some 2015 Lincoln cents without a mint mark have sold for extraordinary amounts, up to millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. What looks like ordinary pocket change could secretly be worth more than a mansion. But here's the real question: could you already have one of these $1 million pennies sitting in an old jar at home? Before you dismiss this as a collector's fantasy, let me take you on a journey. Because history, rarity, and timing have created one of the most surprising coin stories of modern America. And if you're thinking, well, I only use pennies to keep my wobbly table steady, trust me, after this video, you'll never look at a penny the same way again. The Lincoln cent has been part of American life since 1909. Generations have carried it in their pockets, used it for good luck, or tossed it into wishing wells. By 2015, most people assumed pennies were practically worthless, just annoying copper-plated coins cluttering drawers. But here's where it gets interesting. In 2015, certain pennies with no mint mark were struck with unusual die varieties and errors. When collectors discovered these rare anomalies, the value of these coins skyrocketed. Ordinary folks, just like you, who once ignored pennies suddenly realized they had been holding on to potential gold mines. Graded at the highest levels, what we call mint state 67 and above, some of these coins reached a market value in the range of $3.6 million. And yet, here's the fear factor. Most people will never check their coins. They'll spend them at a gas station, unknowingly giving away a life-changing fortune. That's why it's critical you don't ignore what's in your pocket. Ask yourself, would you rather be the person who finds $1 million penny, or the one who accidentally spends it on a pack of gum? So how do you know if you have one of these rare 2015 no-mint mark pennies? That's where the story takes a thrilling turn. It's not just about the date, or the missing mint mark. You need to look for sharp details, flawless surfaces, and sometimes hidden die errors that only reveal themselves under magnification. And when combined with professional grading, your penny could transform from spare change to generational wealth. Here's the cliffhanger. Many Americans right now are digging through their collections, sending coins off to be graded, and discovering that the penny they ignored for years is now worth millions. The question is, will you be one of them, or will you let the opportunities slip away? Every wealthy lifestyle begins with a choice. This could be yours. Don't underestimate what's already in your hands. Check your coins. Secure your future. And who knows, your 2015 penny may just be the one that writes your next chapter of freedom, wealth, and legacy. Imagine this: you reach into your pocket, pull out a penny, and suddenly realize it's worth more than a brand new luxury car, even more than a house. Sounds unbelievable, right? But let me ask you, what if one single coin sitting in your old jar could change your retirement plan forever? Today, we're talking about the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, a tiny copper coin that has shocked collectors and investors alike by reaching values up to $3.5 million. Now here's the question I have for you. Have you actually checked your coins lately? Or are you letting a fortune slip through your fingers without even knowing it? Because let's face it, it would be pretty awkward to realize your grandkids just bought candy with your $1 million penny. Let's rewind for a moment. The year was 1982. Ronald Reagan was president, gas was just over $1 a gallon, and the U.S. Mint made a big change to the Lincoln penny. That year, the penny was struck in two different metals, 95% copper and a new copper-plated zinc version. On top of that, multiple varieties were released: large dates, small dates, Denver mint marks, and the mysterious no-mint mark Philadelphia strike. And here's where it gets exciting. Out of the millions produced, only a handful of rare errors slipped through the cracks. These are the ones without a mint mark, struck in pristine condition, some in copper, some in zinc. And when collectors discover one in perfect shape, the bidding wars go insane. Seriously, who knew a penny could be worth more than a Ferrari? Forget horsepower, this is copper power! But here's the twist most people don't know: not all 1982 pennies are valuable. In fact, most are worth exactly 1 cent. So how do you know if you've got the jackpot coin, or just pocket change? Here's what you need to look for. Grab a magnifying glass, because details matter. Asterisk first, check for no mint mark under the date. If you see nothing, you're still in the game. Asterisk second, weigh it. A copper penny will weigh about 3.11 grams. A zinc penny will weigh about 2.5 grams. And third, condition is everything. Collectors will pay life-changing money only for coins in superb, uncirculated condition. Now, here's the kicker. In recent auctions, a pristine 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln cent has shocked the coin world by being valued at $3.5 million. That's not a typo. That's the kind of money that can turn an everyday collector into a millionaire overnight. And don't worry, you don't need to be Indiana Jones with the treasure map. Just a little curiosity, a scale, and a coin jar might do the trick. But before you rush off to check your pennies, let me leave you with this. If one ordinary-looking coin can be worth millions, how many other treasures are hiding in plain sight in your home right now? Stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll uncover another overlooked coin that could be your ticket to a wealthy, stress-free retirement. You do not want to. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who still believes pennies are worthless. You might just make them a millionaire. What if I told you that a coin sitting quietly in your pocket change, a coin you may have overlooked for decades, could be worth not just a few cents, not even a few $100s, but millions? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 1989 Lincoln cent, an ordinary penny with the power to change your financial future. Imagine holding in your hand what looks like spare change, but is secretly worth up to $3.4 million. Before you say impossible, let's uncover why collectors are hunting for this very coin, and why your old coin jar might be hiding a retirement plan you didn't even know you had. And no, sadly it's not the dusty Canadian penny you found under the couch cushions last Christmas. We're talking real U.S. treasure here. Back in 1989, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of Lincoln pennies. To most people, these were just everyday coins. But here's the secret: not every penny is created equal. Certain rare minting errors, no mint marks, and pristine conditions transformed what should have been a 1-cent coin into one of the most valuable collectibles in U.S. history. And here's where it gets really interesting, because while the majority of these pennies are worth face value, a tiny fraction are worth more than most luxury homes. Think about it. You may have worked your whole life, saved every paycheck, and still wonder if you'll have enough for the retirement you dream about. But what if the answer isn't in Wall Street stocks, but in the palm of your hand? I mean, how many times have you said, "It's just a penny"? Well, the universe might just be laughing back at you. Collectors and auction houses have paid up to $3.4 million for flawless, rare 1989 Lincoln cents. What separates the $1 million penny from the common one? Grading, condition, and those mysterious errors. The highest grades, MS 67 and above, are what send bidding wars into the stratosphere. And here's the kicker: most people throw these pennies away, never realizing what they had. Now, here's the fear factor: every day, rare coins vanish. They get spent at gas stations, dropped in vending machines, or forgotten in dusty drawers. Each time that happens, someone loses the chance at life-changing wealth. Imagine knowing that one coin, just one, could cover your dream vacation, your grandchildren's college tuition, even the lake house you've always wanted. That's the power hidden in the 1989 penny. And before you rush off to tear apart your coin jars, here's the twist: not all $1 million pennies look shiny. Some of the rarest have hidden minting flaws you wouldn't notice unless you knew exactly where to look. So, here's my advice: check your coins. Learn the signs. Don't dismiss that small piece of copper, because your wealth, your freedom, your legacy could already be in your hands. The clock is ticking, and opportunities like this don't last forever. The question is, will you be the one who cashes in, or will someone else find your fortune? If you found this eye-opening, don't stop here. Subscribe for more insider coin secrets, and let's uncover together the treasures hiding in plain sight. Your journey to financial freedom might just start with a penny. Would you believe that a single penny from 1970, just one little coin that could be hiding in your change jar right now, might be worth over $3.3 million? Yes, you heard me right, $3.3 million. That's not pocket change, that's life-changing money. And before you laugh and say, asterisk, it's just a penny, who cares? Asterisk, let me remind you, fortunes have been built on small, overlooked treasures. So the question is, have you been overlooking yours? Think about it. Imagine telling your grandkids you paid off the mortgage with a penny. Sounds crazy, right? But stick with me. The 1970 Lincoln cent, especially the rare no-mint mark version, has become one of the most hunted coins in the U.S. Its story begins in an era of change. 1970 was a year of political unrest, cultural revolutions, and yes, even mistakes at the U.S. Mint. See, while most coins carry a tiny mint mark, D4 Denver, S4 San Francisco, the ones struck in Philadelphia often carried none at all. But in 1970 are rare. And here's the part most people don't know: these coins don't just have historical weight, they carry financial gravity. Some have been valued at over $3.3 million in pristine condition. Imagine holding that kind of wealth in the palm of your hand. Let me ask you, when was the last time you actually looked at your pennies? Or do you just toss them into the junk drawer with rubber bands and expired coupons? You might want to think twice about that. This is more than just a story about a coin. It's about opportunity. It's about spotting value where others see nothing. That dusty coffee can in the garage? That jar on your dresser? They could hold the ticket to your financial freedom. But here's the catch. These coins are vanishing into private collections every year. The longer you wait, the fewer chances you have to find one. Fear of missing out is real, because once they're gone forever. So don't dismiss the humble penny. Examine every 1970 coin you come across. Look closely for that missing mint mark. If you find it, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a millionaire's lifestyle, a dream vacation, or even the legacy you'll leave your family. And in my next video, I'll reveal another coin even rarer than this one so elusive that even seasoned collectors call it the ghost of American currency. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Your journey to wealth could literally begin with a single penny. So check your coins, because one day, that small piece of copper could buy you a future worth millions. Imagine this. You've been holding on to what you thought was just a regular penny. Something so small, so common, it gets tossed into jars, drawers, and glove compartments every single day. But what if I told you that one of these tiny 2021 no-mint Mark Lincoln cents could secretly be worth up to $3.2 million? Yes, you heard that right. The coin sitting in your pocket change could be the key to a life of financial freedom. Wouldn't it be ironic if the path to wealth was lying in your junk drawer all along? And before you laugh it off, think about it. Do you really check every penny you spend at the gas station? No? Well, maybe you should start. In today's video, I'm going to reveal why these coins are so valuable, how to identify them, and what steps you need to take if you think you have one. Stick around until the very end, because the biggest mistake most sellers make could cost you millions. Let's rewind a bit. The Lincoln cent has been an American icon since 1909. Over the decades, collectors have fought over rare minting errors, unique no-mint mark issues, and pristine condition coins. The 2021 no-mint mark cent might look ordinary, but it's the details that transform it into treasure. Here's the catch: not all 2021 pennies are valuable. Most are worth 1 cent, but a select few, due to unique die errors, misstrikes, or being in flawless condition, are commanding staggering prices at private auctions. If you're not paying attention, you could spend a fortune without ever knowing it. Add humor to reset attention. Now, don't go dumping all your change on the counter and scaring the cashier. But do keep your eyes sharp, because even the tiniest detail could mean the difference between a penny and a fortune. Asterisk. Some flawless 2021 no-mint mark cents in high MS condition have sold for tens of thousands. Asterisk error coins, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual colorations, can skyrocket their worth into the hundreds of thousands. Asterisk and the rarest of the rare, preserved in perfect condition with a unique error, are fetching offers reported as high as $3.2 million. But here's the million-dollar question. How do you know if you're holding one of these golden tickets? Let's break it down. First, examine your 2021 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny under magnification. Look for doubling in the lettering, unusual misalignments, or sharp, uncirculated brilliance. If you find even the slightest irregularity, do not, I repeat, do not spend it. Handle it carefully, because scratches and fingerprints can destroy its value. And please don't clean it with toothpaste or soap. Collectors don't want a shiny bathroom penny, they want originality. This is where many people fail. They rush to sell, they ignore professional grading, and they walk away with pennies instead of millions. Don't let that be your story. Send your coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade could be the difference between selling your penny for a few dollars, or for a life-changing fortune. And here's the twist: you don't know how many of these coins are still hiding in circulation. Every day, More are being spent, scratched, or lost forever. The window of opportunity is closing. Ask yourself this: what would you do if tomorrow you discovered that the coin in your hand was worth millions? Would you pay off your home? Travel the world? Leave a legacy for your children? This isn't just about coins, it's about opportunity. And opportunity doesn't knock twice. So, before you spend another penny, take a closer look. That little copper coin could be your ticket to wealth, freedom, and the life you've always dreamed of. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and maybe, just maybe, your 2021 Nomad Mark Lincoln cent will write the next chapter of your financial story.